scenes. We're about to shoot Tracy's Cookie programme. So what I'm going to do is, I might review this sometime on the vlog, but more photo monopod, and that's what I'm going to use to follow her about so you don't get the camera jerk. It's going to be done mainly with this camera. The only thing is you've got to remember to switch the microphone on because it's battery powered. But this is like the best camera to shoot, you know, a lot of professional style programs. I'll be doing my film reviews on this camera as well. So the one Tracy's got there. Say hello, Tracy.
Hiya.
Are you nervous yet?
I'm getting butterflies.
Well, just think, it's only me and you in here. Because on the internet, then potentially millions could be watching it. I'm going to use a light as well. Don't worry, I'm pointed upwards so we won't get sunstroke. And that's just basically just to give it a little bit more of a whiter haze when we shoot it, because obviously both cameras are good at natural light, but I just think just to give it a different style from the vlog, so you know a vlog is our everyday life, the Cookie programme and the movie review show is going to be like a proper programme, and the budget and the editing and a lot more work will go into it. So I just need to finish setting this up. I can't put this on the monopod yet, because the thing is with a monopod is you can do track shots. I can go pretty high. You can go like this high, like that. Do you know what I mean? I mean, bloody hell, you have to be in the land of the giants to be able to film that. Well, I suppose it would be good, which I've never tried, crane shots. You know what I mean? So I might be able to do maybe something like that. The Cookie programme, I don't know. We'll have to. I mean, this is the first time that we shoot it, so we'll develop an in-house style eventually, won't we?
Yeah.
But this is our first one, so obviously we don't know what works for the programme yet. I don't know why Sony label their camcorders as Handycam, because Handycam sort of shouts amateur, and their Handycam line is usually for non-professionals. But this is, I would say, a hybrid. It's in between a point and shoot for non-professionals, but it's got a lot of manual controls for professional videographers. So this is our main thing that we rock for the professional stuff that I do for my business and that, isn't it? There be light and all that. So hopefully that should. Let's just do a quick camera test, because I just need to make sure that doesn't make a difference. And the best thing is about the vlog camera that Tracy's got there and then this one, is they both got a 1-inch sensor, which means they work in low light. No reviewer or company that make these cameras will 100% confirm whether they do or not, but they do. Tell them if you do. Right, so how different is that? And it's a lot different, but I think maybe the angle is slightly different, so I might need to. Yeah, that's better. Perfect. I'll need to stick that one as well. There you go. That's much better.
I need that book. Give me 1 minute. Because it tells you exactly how much for each item.
And remember to give us a chance to get close-up shots as well.
Yeah.
Right.
So today we're going to make perfetta rolls, which is made out of choux pastry, and then it's got like a cream, like a chantilly cream or however you pronounce it, and obviously the chocolate on top.
Right, so what we're doing?
Right, I'm going to have to come over here and get the milk and the water, right?
Right, okay.
Wait, on me first. First thing we have to do is turn the oven on, so it's preheated at 200 Celsius, okay? There we go. So that'll be heating up as we start making the batter mixture. And what we have to do is we have to gently heat it up so it's almost boiling, so you have to do it slowly.
You don't see this on the television, everything's edited, but we have to wait at things before we can start and film again, you see, so this really is behind the scenes.
Together.
So we're getting some good footage of Tracy's Cookie programme. Again, you know, I'm a trained cameraman and even I've never shot anything like this, but we've decided to go for the run and gun style. Not because it's, well, it is easier in a way, because, you know, you could plan your shots and do all the close-ups and then all the far away shots of the presenting. But, you know, we used to watch Jamie Oliver when he first was on Channel 4 as a young chef. And I used to like that style, the run and gun style thing, where the cameraman was following them around and stuff like that. So that's what we're basing it on. Look at that, I've got to put the camera down when I'm not using it, because the thing about a monopod is that they're really crap at standing on their own, and you don't want that bad boy falling over on you, because I would cry, like big style. How do you think it's going then? It's going good?
Yeah, it's going well so far.
Yeah.
I think I've actually done it alright.
Yeah.
Considering that I was nervous, thinking I'm going to fall off my words and everything like that. So yeah, I don't think I'm doing too badly.
Yeah, well done. We just have to film the bits when they come out the oven now. Let's see if we can get a shot of them rising. Oh, look at that.
Are they starting?
Ah, that's something nice, that, isn't it? Oh, this is something nice, isn't it?
They're looking good.
Huh?
Obviously, I think they'll need to be in a little bit longer than 15 minutes, because obviously they haven't browned yet.
Yeah.
And crisped up, so obviously you can tell when they're ready because they're starting to go golden brown.
Smell nice.
Oh yeah.
The best part of it is I'll get a bit of taster.
Taste tester.
Which could backfire if we have some disasters, but we never know.
I know.
I'm
not going to be good at all of the things
I
that I
believe
make.
in you, darling. I believe
I
in
don't
you.
think I'll be very good at everything, but at least I can
But
try.
that's what it's about. That's why it's called the Bacon Challenge, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Now that's the thing. What would you like us to make next?
Yeah, write in the comments.
Yeah, write in the comments below what you'd like us to make next.
Yeah.
Because I know I'd like to at least try in the future egg custards, bread, tarts, pies, whatever you want us to try. Different types of pastries and all things like that, which I've never done before. I've done a short crust pastry before, which is easy enough, but then there's all them difficult ones where you have to fold it loads and everything. Oh yeah, that'll be good fun. It isn't really working out, but I'll try and get a little bit of the chocolate, even though it's not very good, on top of the eclair. Oh my good god. It looks so bad with the chocolate. I should have just left the chocolate off. No one would have been the wiser that I did it wrong. Did you know?
I didn't know what was happening there. Hang on. Put them back a minute. I just hear something through the microphone.
Seeing as the chocolate hasn't really came out that well, I'm going to stick them in the fridge and see if that'll harden the chocolate up a bit. So I'll put them in for a good 10-20 minutes and see if that makes them any better. And then time for the taste test. Now we wait. Oh, you can sit over here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you've got both of us.
Right. Let's have a look at this then, eh?
Right, let's have a look.
Start that again. I can't go already. Right, let's see what all the fuss is about, eh? Because you have worked hard on it,
I
like,
have,
haven't you?
yes.
God. Right, let's have a look.
Grab one.
Grab one, right, look at that. They look nice. Right. Nice, aren't they? Right, now you just have to say, so that's it for the first episode of Tracy's Baking Challenge. I hope you'll join us again in the next episode, and comment below with what you'd like us to make for next time, and we'll see you later and go bye bye, and then I'm gonna have another one, and you just like laugh and then we'll cut, you know what I mean?
Well, I think that's the end of Tracy's Baking Challenge for today. Obviously, I'd love for you to come and join us in the next episode. Just comment below.
Right, so we hope that gives you a little bit of an insight into some of the work that's went on. Obviously, even as a production wise and obviously my filming skills, because I've never shot anything like this before. There's been a trained editor and trained cameraman, but your first time experience is always a learning curve no matter what you experience. So I hope you've enjoyed the behind the scenes.
For me as well.
Yeah, but the behind the scenes look at the first making of our programme on the channel. We're going to do one on the making of the film review programme where I'm doing. I'm still thinking the name for that, you know. I think. So how do you think it went for your first cooking programme? Did you enjoy like presenting in front of the camera? You were quite natural at it.
I did actually quite enjoy it because I thought, because sometimes I trip over my words a lot.
You didn't do that at all.
I was thinking, oh, will I be able to do this? And I actually managed all right. I think it helped that I had everything planned and I researched first on how to actually make it. So I wasn't like, what do I do next? So
You
yeah.
wouldn't have been like, I just dropping a wedding cake on the floor then.
I wouldn't have done her, like, sorry to say, but I would have done it as a tiered cake. So I would have done a big base and then put dowels in, second, and then smaller on top, not all the same size.
It was funny though, she's very entertaining to watch.
I know.
But her face, she was mortified when she hit the ground.
She was,
like.
bless her.
Yeah.
And she didn't even get the photo, which she was even more like
Oh yeah,
upset
because
at.
her sister took ages to get the...
She couldn't get the phone unlocked.
Yeah. But yeah, so I think you've done really well. But do you not think, you know, sometimes when you do drone on, when you say you forget your words,
Yes.
that's usually when you're thinking of something and you're thinking as you're saying it, but with that, you are quite confident because you enjoy it. I've always said, I'm not very confident standing up in front of people talking about something unless I really, really know the subject matter. So for instance, I could talk in front of 150,000 people about comic book movies or comic book characters because I know it inside out. But if you give me something to learn over a month and I've got to do a speech on it, I'd be less confident because I'd be like, oh shit, it's a bit more, it's too much like revision. And I hated that at school anyway. You know, I learn things all the time with technology and video editing and stuff, but I don't read, you know what I mean? I always just watch YouTube basically.
Do you want one?
Do you want one?
Go on.
Leave
pick
the
it
big,
up.
leave the
Go on.
eclair for us
Go
to
on.
go, but you can have a small one if you want.
I'll give you one. There you go. There you go. Have a try.